Hello there, and welcome back to part 7 of King Robert Baratheon. Or is this part 6? Might be part 6, actually. Anyways, in the last part, we had a daughter, Princess Lyanna Baratheon, named obviously after Ned's beautiful sister, who I was supposed to marry, and instead ended up getting kidnapped by Rhaegar and fleeing to, well, she's in Pentos now, escaping Arthur Dayne and the like, who are in Nontelos. Let's see if they're still here. Yeah, Arthur Dayne and I think Oswald Wentz also here. Yeah, there he is. They've both got gigs as in the council of the Lord of Nontelos, so they're hanging out there. And Lyanna fled to the other edge of Pentos, and she's by herself. Think she's been married to a Pentoshi as well. Which is smart of them, it is. Oh, she's had a daughter! Darelma Lumitits. Okay. And we had a bastard son. Now, he doesn't really look too great, but of course if he were to die without a son, he might be a little important. Maybe challenge for the throne a little. Huh? Little Edric Storm kind of business. Now let's get going. I said in the last part that I would be more hands-on with making the 8, and I will. I'll try. The Iron Islands girl is what I think is going to be difficult. So, I'm going to go for a Valeman. Lothar Stoughton's complaining, "You can rot, sir. You've asked me this like 7 times. If I can't exile you, then you're staying in the dungeons." Okay. Yeah, fine, I'll pay the issue. Stop bugging me. The Pentoshi really want money. Ooh, Catelyn's pregnant. Good for you, cats. The world will not weigh me down anymore. I have a new spring in my step, joy in my heart, and a smile on my face. I'm no longer stressed. Good for Robert. Relaxing a bit. The end of Edmure's tourney. Well, look what I caught here. Tywin Lannister exiled Tyrion, who has been knighted, Sir Tyrion the Imp, and... oh, this is perfect. He joined a mercenary company. He joined the Ragged Standard in Volantis. Oh... this is fantastic. It's just like the books, isn't it? Except Tywin isn't dead, and Tyrion's there because he was exiled. Still, he's become a little more of a more balanced man in terms of fighting. At least knows how to... is he always a poor fighter? I think he might be, actually. He's about as good as he usually is. A little worse, maybe. He's not married, but he's gone there to serve in... oh, he's become rivals with Tywin. It's not even resentment anymore. He's still the heir of the Westerlands. That's interesting. Considering Cersei actually married a Lannister and had one Lannister girl only. She's married Lewin Martell now. Smart gambit by the Dornish. Yeah, she had a daughter, Myrcella, obviously. As she would name it. But interesting that Tyrion would be exiled. The Lannister situation is going to be complicated with Tywin. He is married again. Have to see if his new wife gives him a child. Balon of Nettlemont is going to lose everything. Okay. So, how do I go about finding a Valeman girl who is worthy of Robert Baratheon? There you go. No, not Jon Arryn's old wife. That's too, well, I guess Robert did marry Ned's old wife. Yeah, let's get the family together. There we go. Got a kid by Ned's old wife, and we'll have a kid by Jon's old wife. It'll be like they're all here with us. Huh? Oh, this is terrible. Should bring all my seduction skills to bear on Janaea until I've her wrapped around my finger. She will be mine. Oh, I don't like this. The reports from King's Landing charity's going well. Okay, good job, Septon. I'm planning a special occasion with my lover, but my wife is quite insistent on alternate plans. So my wife knows about my lover. I suppose. Well, I don't really love Mariah Derry, do I? Spend time with my wife instead, because I don't really care about you. I'll break you off. Can I? Oh, you're no longer a lover? Or are you? No, you're no longer a lover. There you go. Yeah, because I wanted to break that up anyways. Your Grace, I write to express my consternation at the fact... okay, so you want command. Yeah, I've seen this before. Over Sir Orban Bowling. See, I would, Edmure, but you're dishonorable, and if Mega War happens, you're not going to be on my side. You're not going to be a commander. It won't work. So, he's actually a much better fighter. Yeah, Sir Ormond's doing fine, thank you. He's had a daughter, Walda. Interesting. Very interesting. We're having quite a bit of gold here. Barth Catherine has arrived in my court, okay. Thought he was always here. Apparently not. It's interesting. A lot of interesting things going on. The lady almost ran me down as I entered the hall. Tearfully she told me that my ward Garland had insulted her again. Oh, Garland. But my dear lady, you are fat. I've always taken Robert Baratheon to be a little rude himself. Praises honesty to the court. Tell Garland that honesty has its bounds. Maybe. Punish him for his insults. Not punish him because he's a squire. I don't think Robert particularly cares. I think he'd laugh more at Garland calling a lady fat. He'd find it funny. So, yeah. But my dear lady, you are fat. No one changed them anyway. Ooh, I'm attending a festive outing with Janaea. Unfortunately, half the court is also here, and I'm having trouble getting any time alone with my amorous quarry. Leave her a note to meet me by the stream. I didn't have to wait long for Janaea to show up the nearby stream. We spent hours chatting and laughing, and I do believe she is falling for me. I lean in to whisper to her ear. Make a lewd suggestion. Of course. It's Robert's style. Oh, she doesn't like that. We'll keep going. I like the idea of uniting all the families of good friends. Since Lysa Tully's dead, I can't really go that route. Got a lot of dead wives. That was okay. Having an inordinately hard time pursuing my amorous interest. I don't think we are, actually. Just had a chance like 2 days ago. Calm down, Robert. Troll posts are finished. I mean, with all this gold, we might as well just build up things. Still do much good. Ooh, Bloody Flux is broken out. Where's that? Old Oak. Shouldn't be much of a problem. Let's construct a flagship for me, actually. An enormous flagship befitting the Baratheon fleet. Yeah, that sounds good. Do like the idea of getting a couple more ships in here as well, so let's get to you in a second. Castle shipyard. We need a castle town. Suppose build a small shipyard? Why not? There you go. Leonette. Yeah, you're not... Why do they ask me about peasants if I want them? Oh, this is not a good sign. Whilst hearing petitions in the throne room of the Red Keep, a furious rage took hold of me. Amidst my anger and loud shouting, I accidentally cut myself in the Iron Throne. Well, you know what they say. Kings that cut themselves in the Iron Throne aren't destined to sit it. Isn't that? It's something like that. It's no rush. Probably butchered the hell out of that saying, but it's something like that, right? They're doomed or something. If they cut, they're gonna be a bad king. Ooh! Catelyn's giving me a boy. Axel Baratheon, who I'm obviously going to rename. Now, there was a... In the comments, someone asked me to call him Stagbran. To honor both the sigil of House Baratheon and what I can only presume is Bran Stark. Yeah, the other part is to honor the Starks. So, I thought that's a neat idea. Why not? I mean, it's an original name. Let's go with Stagbran. There you go. Son and heir, Prince Stagbran. Bran. Of the Iron Throne. There is no rush. I can find her. It's cool. Don't worry, Robert. Zokan wants money from Lord Roderick. Yeah, no. Diplomatic enough, apparently, for that. Garland, no, he's become a craven. You're gonna be such a good fighter. Sonora Baelish. I have to check what's going on with the Baelishes there. I forgot all about Ariane Martell. You need to marry someone matrilineally. Do I want to... Dare I marry her to Garland Tyrell? Kind of forceful way to end hostilities between the Tyrells and the Dornish. Oh, which I guess never happened because he's actually not crippled in this reality. Do you want to get married, Willis? He would do it because obviously she's the heir to Dorne. Gotta find her a nice marriage. There's not many guys that can marry her off to, is there? Let me look through Dornishmen. Danes. You have a... Nope, not you. Not you. Anyone but him. God. Ironwoods. You're pretty big. Sir Alaric. No. Enders? He has a bastard, but no. Okay, yeah. Archibald. Seems pretty decent. What do you mean too high on the line of six? She's the Princess of Dorne. You don't get to say he's too high. He has 2 kids. One kid. The other is a bastard. I gotta find some sort of man to marry her. God's grace? You got anyone? Doubt it. Okay, the bastard Daemon Sand. We could unite him. After all. Nothing. There's really not that many options in Dorne, is there? Hellstone? Harmon? Come on. Rhaenola, Sir Ulwick. He's got a son who's 7. Little younger than what I wanted. Okay. We'll just do the old-fashioned way. My religion. A lot of talking when I open this. Ruler. Yeah, actually can be ruler. Man, any religion. Married, no. And ideally in prison, no. I guess. Yeah, I guess that's the... Let's go Great House, yes, also, actually. Can I sort by age? I can. And then we'll go to near her age. It's basically Westros's version of The Bachelor right now. I could get a page. Saw a page there. Robar Royce. Oh, you are fantastic, but you can't be married to her because you're joining my Kingsguard for sure. Come on. You like me. Here you go, Robar. No. Damn you. The one in my Kingsguard, he's really good. A Celtigar. Okay. Why did none of them want it? They're all like too high in the line of succession. I forgot to put my religion, apparently. Could have sworn I did. Go up a bit. Okay, around this age. There's Guyard Morrigan. I'll take him as my squire since it's Guyard the Green. Take him as my squire when Garland's of age. Because I kind of want to. Appleton, Castaigne. A lot of low houses here. Chelstead. Ooh, a Manwoody. Come on now. You have to want this. Princess of Dorne. It's the Princess of Dorne. Unimportant. She's the heir to Dorne. You're the Lord of Kingsgrave. You serve them. How do you not want this? Ugh. No. Yeah, unimportant. Okay. Okay. Ariane, you are in a little bit of a troubling position. Matrilineal. All I can do is marry you to Garland, so that might be what I do. Because there's no one better. Yeah, whatever. Garland Tyrell and Ariane Martell have married. I just don't want the Martells to inherit the Reach. It's more that part that I'm worried about. Yeah. Your Grace is a high-ranking heir of House Tyrell. Do not see it wise to give up my family name to marry Lady Ariane Martell. So I must regretfully decline to fulfill this marriage. Okay, yeah, I don't blame you. And she's gone back to Dorne. Okay, so I've lost my hostage. Garland has come back, though. There is no rush. Oh, Tywin's getting a faction going. Tywin, you traitor. He's got Edmure supporting him for a faction for Aegon. Why am I not having time? I'm not doing anything. Do I have to maybe lead armies in the Eyrie? Try that. Yeah, no, I'm in the Erie, so let's see if that works. Come on, Janaea. My current occupation leaves me with no... I'm right next to her! She's in the Vale. I'm in the Vale. We're both in the Vale. Why is this happening? A lot of difficulties I'm having here. Did Ariane get married? Really interested in her life now. She's not. Ugh. Hubert's getting mad. Okay. Yeah, here you go. Here's some gold, Septon. Oswald Wentz calling in favors on Arthur Dane. They're just hanging out. I've heard great tales of how rich and prosperous Lord Gorald's realm is as of late. The lord ruling over such a rich nation must be a very respectable person, provided that any of what I've heard is true, of course. Wow. He is filthy rich, this guy. How are you doing it? So impressive. You've got the smallest province on the island of Pike and have 2,000 total men and 50 gold. You are... How did you do this? What a visionary. Impressive indeed, of course. That guy. Your Grace, has come to my attention that in direct contravention of his vows to protect your person, Lord Jaime has been having a sordid affair with one of your courtiers. Trust he will be dealt with accordingly. Yours, Sir Jack Crabbe. Sir Jack Crabbe has reported to me that Jaime and Cersei are having an affair. What? This is shocking news. Thank you, Sir Jack. Interesting to see how Robert deals with this now, because Cersei isn't his wife in this playthrough. Of course, it is incest, and he is my Kingsguard, but do I want to anger Tywin Lannister? He won't kill him. He won't kill him. I don't think he'll geld him and send him to the walls. To the wall. He might imprison him and take him out of the Kingsguard, I suppose. I do want to keep Sir Jack on side, because he's a really good fighter, but so is Jaime. Of course, Robert's never particularly liked Jaime, and now to know that he's doing this. Tywin is my master of coin. Oh, this is a tough one. I'm going to have to consult the traits. He is lustful, so maybe he'll understand it. But he is authoritative. Which tells me he doesn't like anyone breaking their vows. And he is wroth, so he doesn't like it either. Yeah, it seems to point to him not liking what's going on. So, gelded or imprisoned? That's the question right now, and I'm gonna imprison him and remove him from the Kingsguard. He's in chains, and he's the new heir to the Westerlands, just like Tywin wanted. Sir Jaime Lannister's been removed from the Kingsguard, and now we have a new member incoming who I already know who it's gonna be. Come on, Robar. Don't you wanna? Why don't you wanna be in the Kingsguard? Knights from powerful houses. Lynn Corbry. Ooh, that's a good choice too. Sir Peter Plum. And Sir Jacelyn Bywater. You're the heir, aren't you, to Bywater? Yeah. Why aren't you married? Get married, dude. Here you go. Here's a wife for you. Be happy. Lynn Corbry. Step forward. Sir Lynn Corbry kneels. Your Grace, he says, it'd be the highest honor to serve in your Kingsguard. There we go. Sir Lynn has joined me. The son of the Lord of Heartsholme. He's a formidable fighter, ruthless in battle, and of course, he wields Lady Forlorn. There you go, Jacelyn's gotten married. Always good. Wensington rules Rainwood. It's a cool thing you did, Stannis, giving them Rainwood. Jaime Lannister's complaining, you can rot. To hell. I think I'll call you to a trial to decide what to do. And he will most certainly pick trial by combat. I just realized as I clicked that. Oh no. Jaime Lannister has demanded a trial by combat and is summoning his champion to King's Landing. Yep, then it's probably him. He'll remain in the dungeon until then. The guards drag Jaime Lannister up from his cell and throw him at your feet. I've come for justice, he says. By right of birth and blood, I demand a trial by combat. I won't fight, so you have that right. I'll select someone to stand for as king. I can pick Barristan Selmy versus Jaime Lannister. Now, this isn't Barristan in his prime, but... is there more of a a fan service fight that could happen here. Sir Allard Good is not gonna do it. Richard Horp, no, you are the hand of the king. You insane. Treasure. Oh, okay, good. Sir Ormond Bowling, no. Yeah, it's gotta be it. Barristan, take him. They shall face my Kingsguard. Lord Commander Barristan steps forward. I'll stand for you, your grace. Barristan v. Jaime. Fight well, Lord Commander Barristan. No! You watch in horror as Lord Commander Barristan falls to the floor dead. Jaime Lannister's sword striking a mortal blow. Prisoner takes his leave, walking out the doors with a smile on his face, as the entire court looks on in disbelief. But Barristan... Oh, and he didn't even wound him. This can't be happening. Jaime's fled. He's gone back to the Westerlands. Richard Horp has recommended Sir Kurth Vance as a new member. Fine notion. I'll send... Yeah, there you go. Sir Kurth has joined the Kingsguard. Don't do this. Do you see what happened to Jaime? New Lord Commander is needed. We could have Sir Wendell Manderley. Kurth Vance, who's new, so it's not going to be him. Sir Jack Crabbe is a great fighter. Without a doubt, probably the best fighter in the Kingsguard. Sir Mandon Moore. Hugo Vance. Donald Noy. Oh, I forgot about Donald Noy. That's Win Corby. Now, Jack Crabbe is the best fighter, but he is very young. I want to make him Lord Commander at 21. I'm thinking I make Donald Noy Lord Commander, and when he dies, Jack Crabbe becomes the next Lord Commander. Yeah, Lord Commander Donald Noy steps forward. In the throne room, Lord Commander Donald Noy kneels before you to take up his new duty of leading the Kingsguard, vowing anew to protect your person from all those who may harm you. I'm certain he'll be loyal and true. I am. About Donald Noy? Of course I am. And this hasn't worked, so I'm going to put you down. There you go. And now we need a new advisor, I'm sure, which will be the Lord Commander of my Kingsguard. Come on, Donald. He has had a bastard son. Master at Arms has discovered a man of great military talent called Donald, who is willing to serve in my ranks. A lot of Donalds. Sir Donald. Ooh, you're pretty good. Raise you to nobility real quick. Donald Redwick. Let's at least make this red then. A white moon on a red field. There you go, House Redwick. It's fine. My liege, it pains me to say this, but there is a traitor in the realm. This rotten egg is plotting your downfall. I enclose this damning evidence with a letter. Is this a plot, Richard? He's saying Giles Blount is a traitor, and they are rivals. This is most certainly a plot. Okay, yeah, Marshal, fetch me the traitor. I trust. He's my hand. If my hand is telling me this man's a traitor, I have to trust him, right? Marshal, fetch me the traitor. And Lord Giles Blount is imprisoned. I'll be merciful, befitting of your rank, because you haven't been found guilty yet. You will have a trial. Lord Giles Blount demanded a trial before the court, which Lord Richard Horp shall oversee to ensure justice is served. At the start of the trial, he is formally accused of sedition and conspiracy against the realm, charge brought by King Robert Baratheon. Lord Giles begins to present his defense, but the court did not seem impressed. He cut a very unconvincing and nervous figure. Now, considering Richard is basically judge and jury, I don't really... and he's also the you know, what's the word I'm looking... The prosecutor. I'm not really thinking you have good chances here, Giles. Lord Richard shall interrogate him now. Strutting back and forth, Lord Richard masterfully questioned the accused, using every superlative available in the common tongue. He captivated the court, ripping through the accused's defense and showing them to be a liar. Shocked by that. You're not that good, diplomacy, but good job. Strong case. And, of course, a verdict has been reached. Lord Richard proclaims, for the crimes sedition and conspiracy against the realm, I find Lord Giles Blount guilty. Now, he never actually acted on anything. Blounts have been loyal enough. I'll spare him, and I'll send him to the wall. The wall could always use more men. Ooh, there's a new king. Clayton Blount has risen as new lord, but I do need this. Paramount Knight, obviously the Knight of the Kingsguard. Donald Redwick. Garland finished. Good job, Garland. Let's get you married. No, you need to get married normally. Ridiculous. Where'd he go? Garland, where'd you go? Come on. There we go. A Tarly girl who has cancer. No. Noticed right before I proposed she had cancer. And Estermont. They've been bugging me about things forever. You'll marry a Tyrell. Now Guyard Morgan I'll take as my squire. He's Guyard the Green. The Rainbow Guard. There you go. How's Renly doing? Betrothed is still 9. It's not really doing much. Fantastic. Now I was looking at the King Beyond the Wall if things would stop happening. Okay, thank you. Thanks. Thank you. It's my squire. There we go. I have 2 squires. Ah, a lot of things are happening. Styr of the Thenn, the Magnar of Thenn, has crowned himself King Beyond the Wall. This is interesting. There's his son Sigurn, who is not doing too great. He lost an eye. Okay, I'll deal with that in a second. I'm looking at the King Beyond the Wall right now. He's got gout, but he is a king, and the lords seem to really like him. He made his son High Chief of the Milkwater. Oh, this guy hates him. Yeah, he's given a lot of Then's titles, essentially. He's got 2,500 men, and he's attacking the Weeper in the invasion of Forktop, which he should probably win. The Gorge is held by Giantsbane, who's not doing anything. Ice Bay Shore by Iceguard. Galem. And then Hardhome is held by Varamir Sixskins. Okay. Interesting what goes on there, because I don't think the wall has that many men. No, it doesn't. Ugh. Oh, I might have to help them with that. Who is he made commander of the Shadow Tower? Ronald Harclay. A Hill clansman. Interesting. Very interesting. What are they commanders of? Harclay, Castle, and Pine's End. He's been made commander of the Shadow Tower, which is obviously Dennis's former station. Dennis the Benign. Interesting. Osmond Kettleblack's in the Night's Watch. And so is Osfrid. Both of the Kettleblacks joined the Night's Watch. Well, Osney, the youngest, right? Yeah. Is still in Midlore Point. And his father, Oswell, has died. Interesting stuff going on with the Kettleblacks. Sir Glenn Fell's been a leal and able servant. Yeah, here's some money for you. Now, what happened? Yeah, I was just about to check. In the hopes of seducing Janaea. But despite my best attempt, she remains unimpressed. I need more practice. She did not like the loose suggestion, is what I'm getting at. Who's married? Oh, Brianna Tarth and Ronnet the Red. I don't like this at all. I do not like this. Tywin's got his son back. His heir. His ideal heir. And now he's got the Tullys and the Greyjoys on side to press Aegon Targaryen's claim. There's a lot of Lannister trickery going on here. I do have a Lancel with me, but he doesn't really matter much to Tywin. Trained fighter. Ooh, I did it. I got Janaea. This time I'll confess my love. I sure know how to cajole women. Janaea and I spent the night making sweet illicit love in her bed. I snuck off in the wee hours, leaving the court clueless, I hope. Yes, till she has a baby, at which point I'll leave her. Does that count? Why does that not count? Lord Paramount Stannis Baratheon has informed you that the new flagship of the Iron Throne is complete. The Drummond is over 700 oars, and the huge sail is blazoned with the arms of House Baratheon. Many hundreds of people gather to watch it be launched into the Sea of King's Landing, and I'll say it's one of the largest ships they have ever seen. A magnificent ship, I must say. An enormous flagship. Let's see what... Oh, we are naming it now. Okay. Yeah. Stefan. No. Kasana. Catelyn. I might just call it Catelyn. The Bear. Oh, I like that. I might just call it the Bear, because I'm Robert. Change his name to the Gods. No. Desire. Crowned Stag. Interesting option. Formidable. Audacious. Fury. Isn't that your ship? You have Fury? Yeah, you do. Friend Victory. Imperious. Name it for my weapon, Robert's Warhammer. Don't think that fits. I'll select my own name. Yeah. I'll call it the Bear. Like that. New Lord Glover. Don't see what... Oh, because you were of interest. You were one of the 2 men who managed to flee the Tower of Joy. The Glovers are making big plays for power. Look at them. Yeah. While Ned died, Ethan Glover made it out, and someone else made it out. Who was it? It was, I think, the Ricewell boy? Let's have a look. No, he died. No, yeah, he died in a joust, so he made it out, and it was killed in a joust later on. He's the only man alive who knows what happened in the Tower of Joy, which is that they all got slaughtered and Lyanna got taken. And he ran with his tail between his legs. Like a coward. Guyard's becoming a good fighter. That's fantastic. My wife Catelyn has been really letting herself go. Again, I'll warn her as politely as I can. She again listens to me. That fat event happens a lot in this mod. You having a kid yet? No. Yeah, not my problem. People are conspiring to kill me. Is it Tywin? Because he's making a lot of plays that I don't like here. He's got the Riverlands and the Iron Islands. He has this entire western front against me. Who's given me so many men? Oh, Stannis, because he loves me. Because I gave him the Stormlands. It's all he really wanted, to love his older brother. Just the Stormlands, Storm's End. No. He'll have it soon. Never been in the employ of Lord Paramount Edmure. I'm good. Thank you, though. You can serve as a sworn shield. I don't like this. I don't like what Tywin's doing at all. If he can get one more major Lord Paramount, like the Reach maybe, on side, he'd probably be able to declare war. Whilst passing judgment onto criminals from the safety of your throne, a young noble is brought before you. You quickly come to the conclusion that the man is indeed guilty. Condemning him might not be the wisest choice, as he is of noble birth. If you were to pardon the man, he might prove useful to you, as he would be in your debt. Yeah, I don't think Robert particularly cares about noble birth, and guilty's guilty. I wouldn't call him a particularly just king, but he's not, you know, arbitrary. Yeah, the dungeons. Lothar, you're going to stay in the dungeons. Stop this madness. No. One more time you ask me and you're going in the oubliette, okay? Jesus. The man betrays me, joins the Reach in a war against me, and now he's complaining. Renfred Riker died under suspicious circumstances. His silver-haired boy, Kurth Riker, has inherited. He's ugly, though, and quick. Well, the Targaryens, they're doing stuff. They're plotting. They have Tywin on their side, and he's gotten a couple of Lord Paramounts to join him. Couple of poor diplomatic moves by Robert, and they might have the strength they need to attack me. Ooh, and the opinion modifiers have expired for giving them the Stormlands, so I have less men now. It's coming together for Tywin. He's got his son back. He's got a big plot brewing with major lords coming with him. He might just give himself a lot of power. We'll see what happens next time. And yeah, I think that'll be all for this one. He also had a son, by the way. And Leon is progressing nicely. This has been a good episode. Bye, guys.